So Kansas is one of the nation's top wheat growing states, so it's home to many bakeries and breweries. Andrea Etzel, publications manager for editor-in-chief of the Kansas Magazine, joins us now, and you're highlighting a few. And in fact, the 1900 Barker Bakery and Cafe in Lawrence kind of stood out to you. So what's so special about this?
So this bakery it's started by two brothers. Taylor has actually been a semifinalist as a James Beard awardee for the last 2 years. But the quality, they use organic, it's wonderful.
Okay, and I had to ask you, what is that award and why is it such a big deal?
So it is what I kind of explained is the top echelon of awards for chefs and people in the cooking profession.
Okay, and I'm getting hungry right now. What are the different varieties of bread?
So they use organic products, but they have your standard baguettes, but then they also have specialties like olive and rosemary and apple walnut. I'm sure it changes per the seasons. They also do pizzas for lunch Tuesday through Friday.
Apple walnut. I don't know if you guys are getting hungry, but I certainly am right now.
Oh, yeah.
And this actually used to be in a laundromat?
Yes, and so the address is not hard to forget. So 1900 Barker is the name of the restaurant, but it's also the address of the restaurant. So.
Okay, so now another stop quite a ways from here in Kansas City, but we're going to Dodge, and this is for Boot Hill Distillery. So there has to be something special out that way.
Oh, there's many things special, but with Boot Hill Distillery, so they're actually on the historic Boot Hill. They're in an old building from the 1920s that was once the courthouse, the jail, the police station. So it's appropriate now that it's a distillery, but it was started by 3 farmers, and what they grow on the field is what they distill. So their motto is from soil to sip. So really they take the quality is straight through because they grew it, they know what the quality is, and now they distill it.
I love that. And also we're seeing this, or such a resurgence where lots of times we're using these older buildings. How do you think that whole plays into this? Probably the temperament and just everything when you're going to see it.
It has a real atmosphere. I have had a chance to go and tour it. You can go to their tasting room and tour it as well. And so it does. It just has this really natural, authentic feel about it.
And did you have a favorite beverage when you visited?
Well, I'm really a fan of their rye whiskey.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now we're going to move on to a distilling company right here in Lenexa.
Not too far.
Union Horse. Now, is this locally owned and family driven?
It is. They were established in 2010, so they're fairly new, but here in Lenexa, and it is family owned. You can go and do tours of their facility, which is really fantastic. Another thing that I like that kind of makes them maybe unique is that they have a distiller series. So they try different, maybe their experimentations when they're making different whiskeys or different spirits. You can try their specialty, their distiller series.
Okay, so I've been through a couple of these different tours and I saw grains of corn up there, and that's one of the differences between like whiskey and bourbon is one's made with corn. Have you gotten a chance to go through and tour it?
I haven't toured this one yet. It's on my list. It's on my bucket list.
It's on the bucket list.
I've been to Boot Hill, but I haven't hit Lenexa yet, which is always the case. You hit the things further away from your home, right? And then you come back and do home.
Yeah.
So, but it's definitely unique. It looks beautiful. It's how they have it set up.
And for Kansas Magazine, have you guys gotten a lot of good feedback from people who are touring?
Yes. It's a top destination.
Okay, well that sounds awesome.
Thank
Andrea
you.
Etzel, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can actually visit travelks.com for attraction listings. Again, that's travelks.com. You can share photos as you explore Kansas. I'm definitely going to do that.
Please do.
With the hashtag #NoPlaceLikeKS. And don't forget to download the new Kansas Tourism Travel app, available wherever you can get those apps.